It's damn good time. It's damn good time. Podcast. It's damn good time. Damn good time.
Yeah. Weird today. Starting all early.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the show. I'm Steve Schaefer.
I'm Cody.
And this is a Damn Good Time podcast.
Steve Clean is here.
Dude, I got something fucking weird going on with my ear right now, too.
Some hairs in there?
Huh?
Some hairs in there?
I don't know. I don't know if I should show this picture, but I'll show you.
Oh, God.
Pulled some nasty shit out of it the other day, dude.
Ah.
That's pretty gross. Yeah, let's turn this music down here real quick. Where's that screen at that I need? There it is.
I'll have to hit you with the elephant ear cleaner sometime.
Well, I just ordered these Chinese earwax candles.
Yeah, I don't know how those work.
I don't know either, but I'm gonna find out. They come in the mail tomorrow.
I did that once. Because I like to I clean my ears constantly all the time. And it burns and it's supposed to make suction that pulls stuff out of your ear, and it had a bunch of oh my God,
That's what I got out of there, a Q-tip.
what were you doing?
I don't know, man.
Jesus.
I wonder if it'll.
Your body was purging something out of that.
If you look, it's all it was weird and dark brown, and there was a lot of it.
Somebody probably pay you for that Q-tip.
I threw it away already. But so I got this little plaque here that my niece made for us, and I realized that I've been putting a graphic up on the screen in the last few episodes, and she's like, I haven't seen the plaque. I'm like, it's literally right there, and I'm like, oh. But thanks, Ella, for making us that plaque. It's beautiful, and I don't have it hidden by a graphic this time.
Yes.
But yeah, so I've been waking up probably since over the weekend-ish. It's I wake up and this ear feels like there's water in it, and then I kind of shake my head and whatever, and then it goes away. So then I finally cleaned it out with that Q-tip, and it was all brown and shit. And so then after I did that, it got worse. The last few days I've been waking up and I can't hear shit out of it, but it feels like there's water stuck in it. Finally today, about halfway through the day, I blew my nose to make it pop.
Yeah.
And then it's been gone, but every once in a while it feels like it comes back, and then I pop my ears. So
Next time you come to the house, I'll hit you with the elephant ear cleaner.
yeah.
It sprays water in there and cleans you out.
Okay.
So I think I told that story before where I had a Q-tip end stuck in my ear for a long time.
Yeah.
Yeah, because every time I go swimming, then I'd be like, I got water in my ear and it just won't go away. And it would take a day or two for it to go away. And I'm like, something's wrong. And I ordered this elephant ear cleaner. And apparently one time when I was cleaning my ear, the whole cotton part of the Q-tip had just came off. And apparently I didn't notice.
Yeah.
Or I just was like, oh, where'd it go? I don't know. It was in my ear.
Yeah. I know I didn't lose anything in there because I make a habit of looking at it, because I like to see the weird stuff that comes out of my body. If that makes sense.
Who doesn't?
I know, right? Just the weird shit that comes out of, or off of or out of your body. It's oh, look at how big that is, or look at how weird that is. Sometimes you give it a smell too. See what it's all about. See what you're working with there a little bit.
That's how you know, if something's wrong with you.
Yeah.
You got to smell it.
Yeah, so I'm just wondering if maybe it was a little lake water got in there, some bacteria in my ears, fuck you, and then it produced a lot of wax to try and attack it or push it out or something, and then I got a little clog in there or something,
Maybe you had a piece of sand in there and it was trying to turn it into a pearl.
Maybe, yeah. It might still be a pearl in there,
Your ear's pretty much just a clam.
Yeah, that's cool, man.
But yeah, no, the elephant ear washer is where it's at.
Yeah. Well, like I said, I got those weird candles that you shove in there and then burn them, and
I always see the TikToks and the videos for the ones who got little cameras on it, so you can watch as it's going back in there and then pick at it.
Yeah. Yeah, so I saw some of that shit. I saw one, it's called a whoosh.
A whoosh.
And you plug it in there and it squirts water around like a little water jet. And I was like, I don't know if I need more water. I feel like
that's what they use at the ear doctor's office. If you got something stuck in there, they just the thing I got, the elephant ear wash. It's a spray bottle with a little splash guard on the front of it, and you push down and you can spray the water, so it just pushes everything back out.
Just kind of pressure washers it.
I mean, it got a Q-tip out of my ear, so
Yeah,
it's pretty good.
I was thinking of like compressed air, but there's probably too much compression air, like blast some
Just
shit
blow
out.
your eardrum out.
Yeah,
Start bleeding from your eyeballs.
from my eyeballs. Yeah, or maybe it'll blow through and it'll connect. Find that little tube where because they connect and it'll like pop the eyeball out. And
Yeah,
get a
it's
little
like,
air
boom.
behind that.
I'll just pick that sucker up.
Probably shouldn't be fucking around with compressed air in my ear.
I'm just eating your eyeball right in your face.
And I like the ocular nerve is still attached, and I just see it go in.
What are you doing? I don't know. I don't want to waste it.
5-second rule.
What? I don't think that counts.
Yeah. Like, no, put it back in. Put it back. Put it back.
Yeah.
Yeah. Other than my gross ear, man, anything cool going on with you this
It's
week?
hot.
Yeah, it's been a scorcher.
It's warm. I know, like, 91 isn't that hot compared to other places, but 91 with this humidity is...
Yep. Not very fun.
No.
Hasn't been cool at all.
No, that's where the difference in temperatures come. Like, 91 in Arizona is like, yeah, it's hot.
Right.
It sucks. But
it's
91 with full humidity is like,
heat.
Yeah. It's just like, ugh.
Yeah.
You don't want to shit.
Yeah. And it's, I don't know, I feel like I've been in a funk all week too, and I think it's maybe like the heat or it's like a midsummer slump. I think too that biological clock is ticking where it's like, you know what? Summer's almost over, bro.
Mm-hmm.
And it's been a busy summer, which is crazy. I feel like I've been had something to do every goddamn weekend and shit. And then with traveling for work and stuff, I feel like it's been busy as fuck, but I still, always feel like I didn't accomplish enough.
Right.
You
August is already here knocking on the door, and it's like,
Yeah.
man,
Kids are going back to school in like 3 weeks.
I know, that's crazy.
That's nuts.
Ugh, I hate that. Like, even, I don't have to go to school,
Me neither.
but I hated that feeling when, like,
Yeah.
the time's ticking down to go back to school. It's like,
Yeah.
oh, that was the worst.
Yeah.
It's like, no, I got to jam in as much as I could do in these last couple weeks.
Yeah. And I even asked my kids, like, is there anything you guys wanted to get done this summer? And they're like, nope. Like, do you have anything you want to do? Like, play more video games. Like, all right, cool. You
Yeah.
do you, I guess. Like,
Yeah.
we got all winter to do that.
Right. That's the video game season.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. Especially, we kind of talked a lot of video games last week, but with Diablo still, I'm still on that kick
Right.
and just trying to grind through.
I'm sure it'll fade out eventually, but that's when they normally come out with a new season and
Right.
revives it back a little bit. And,
Yeah.
Still fun.
Yeah.
Still fun times.
Still cool, man. It's still cool. And
I
there'll be
know,
new video games coming out.
Yeah, and like we haven't had enough time to like connect and play that much either, too. So
Yeah.
that's kind of a bummer because it's like playing with your friends is always better.
Right. Yeah. And then, well, speaking of video games too, I saw that Call of Duty is coming out with. They're gonna have a Nicki Minaj skin,
Jesus.
and then like some other rappers too.
Well, they just keep throwing everybody's skins on there.
Yeah.
Like Twitch streamers and
Yeah.
all kinds of people. They're
They
just
know how to
really
get-
making their money off those skins.
Yeah, they know how to get the money off of the kids' mother's credit cards, But I was wondering, like with Nicki Minaj, like, does that give you a bigger, bigger target area because of that ass?
Yeah, make it shorter. but
it's wider,
Everybody's
dude.
shooting you in the ass the whole time.
like it's a big ass, dude.
Do they know? Oh, man. It's going to be terrible.
Yeah.
It's going to be terrible what happens with memes and what kids do in the video game with that skin.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. That all that appeal is off on me. I don't give a shit about how my character looks. We probably talked about this last week with Diablo season. It's most of the unlocks are fucking skins, and I'm like, I don't give a shit.
Right.
Give me more fun stuff to do.
It's because we're old. We just want to like enjoy the video
Yeah.
game, and like young kids are like, but look how cool I am.
Yeah, like look at you need Cloud or whatever. Like I finished this full season.
You still suck at the game.
yeah. You just played it longer. Like that's all you did, or paid for it.
You just paid for that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I never understood like things you could play it, and if you played the game, you would unlock it, and then cool.
Yeah.
And now it's just like somebody just immediately drops and like, no, I'm gonna buy it. It's
Pay
like,
to,
well,
yeah. Pay to unlock.
yeah. And like, a month later, I just unlocked it, and you've got a whole different skin on now. What the
Right.
hell?
Yeah. You just wasted that fucking money.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
The microtransactions where it's all at. So all these games are coming out free now, and I think that's what we'll see a lot in the future. So
Yep. Probably.
how about them aliens?
Aliens. I haven't dug too much into it, but I hear that some whistleblower is saying that we have organic material from a UFO crash.
It's funny because it's kind of like it's so unfazing now. Like this whole press conference happened, and they did all these questions, and what was it, a year or two ago when they came out and they're like,
Yeah.
"Yeah, aliens are real. We've seen lots of UFOs, but yeah, peace out." And everybody's like, "What?"
Yeah. The whole time Bob Lazar is sitting there like, you guys have ruined my fucking life because I've been trying to tell the people this, and now it's just like. But I guess it probably gives them some validation at least.
Yeah, we confirmed it a year ago, and now it was like there's 4 military people that were flying plane, and they saw this object, and yada yada, and they all confirmed it, and they're all giving the same story, and they're all credible. It's not apparently, since it's just not some guy in a trailer park saying it,
Yeah.
or some guy with crazy hair.
Right. Yeah.
That-
These are guys. They got badges,
Yeah,
Like,
they got badges. They had military careers. Like,
right.
they're saying like, oh, they wouldn't just come out and say this. It has to be real. But it's kind of like it's so non-shock. Like it's just like, yeah, I got more shit going on. I don't care.
Yeah. Yeah.
Can you show me some hard evidence? Like,
fucking
like-
do it or don't.
Yeah.
Don't.
we got some pictures at least.
Yeah,
Is
yeah.
there something we can see?
We've been going through the foreplay for like years now. Just
Yeah.
give us some penetration. Like we're ready.
Yeah.
we're lubed up. We're ready for it, man.
Can I actually see anything? Like, can I see a hand or something? Like,
Yeah.
I don't know.
At this point, we're just getting bored with it, and we're done. We're
Yeah.
done.
But then, of course, anything you saw would be like, that ain't real. They made that shit up.
Right.
I need him on my front doorstep.
Yeah. Like, what are you trying to distract me from with this bullshit? Just keep all the focus off. Keep all the focus off the laptop. That's what we need to do.
Yeah. And this is little I pay attention to news and shit going on in the world, which is probably, I don't know, that's a good thing or bad thing. I just try to live in my own zone.
Right.
It's just like, it just started popping up on my TikTok, and the next thing I know, I walk in, somebody's like, "Did you see all that stuff about the aliens?" I'm like, what now?
Yeah.
What now?
What are we doing now, huh?
What is it?
Tired of waiting around. Just show me. Just show me.
Yeah. I mean, let's figure it out.
Right.
I
Fucking
should-
do it, damn it.
Obviously, you do reveal something big like that, it's going to cause a bit of a ruckus.
Yeah.
But I don't think it's going to be as much as, some people think. So maybe they're just trying to hit us with small doses to prepare us.
Right. Not to really just make our minds explode.
No, they're here. They
Yeah.
said they're coming in like 1 month, and you're all going to get the shit kicked out of you.
10 years down the road, we're like, yeah, you know what? Your entire government has been lizard people this whole time. Like, we knew it! I fucking told you so!
They've been prepping this planet.
The fucking lizard people.
No.
Whatever.
Let's figure it out. All right.
Yeah.
Quit fucking with us.
Just let us know. We'll give them a month too. Lizard people appreciation month. Like, okay. we gotta celebrate their heritage too from Enork, whatever fucking planet. I don't know what planet they come from.
Well, their language would probably not be consistent with ours, so
Well, probably
I'll
not.
leave the math, because the math can't lie.
Yeah. They got a whole different system of numbers.
Yeah, could have numbers, but you could, what they say, you could figure it out with math, basically, right? Because it's universal.
Yeah.
Because matter's universal.
Universe.
Matters is made up of zeros and ones, and we're in a simulation. I figured it out.
I think it's funny that we use the word universal and like we really don't even know what's out there. How do we know that's universal? It works for the entire universe? Are you sure about that? Are you sure that's how that works? You sure about that? Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know, but yeah, it's just crazy.
Yeah.
And it's not. I don't know. I'm just not like. all right.
Yeah.
And I feel like I should be like, whoa, this is crazy.
Yeah.
But it's just kind of like, eh.
Like, once again, it's like they've just given us a dry hand job for like 30 years, and we're just tired of it now. Like, give us something good. Like,
Yeah. And you see some videos and you see some like leaks and releases and stuff.
Yeah.
But it's just like, now it's so hard because you're just like, I don't know. I don't know.
I don't know, man.
But yeah. I just thought that was interesting.
Yeah, it is very interesting, actually.
I mean, the whole thing that they did it in a hearing setting in whatever courtroom.
Yeah,
I don't know, Supreme Court room or whatever it was. And
they made it look official.
yeah. And the guy's like, they're like, do you know locations where these are at? And he's like, yes. Can you tell us? No, it's classified.
Yeah.
And then somebody asked him, like, well, would you be able to blah, blah, blah? And he's like, off camera, I can. And I'm like, what? Why are we doing this?
You're just fucking with us now. Come on, man.
Well, yeah.
Knock it off. It'd be like me saying, like, dude, I have $1 million. I just can't. I can't show you.
I can't show it to you.
I'm not gonna spend it. Like,
Is it in a safe? I'll tell you off camera.
I'll tell you off camera. I got a big penis. You're never gonna see it.
It's classified.
It's classified.
Put it in classifieds, man. Like it.
And the only person that sees it believes it's big.
Yeah.
So yeah, man, that's cool.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't even know how I got there that quick, but
Yeah, well, I don't have a whole lot to talk. Like I said, I'm in like some kind of funk this week. Oh fuck, I went golfing on Sunday.
how'd that go?
I was sending bombs, buddy. My short game sucked, but my long game was there off the tees. I was driving like 290 to 300 consistently, and it was going straight.
Nice.
Yeah, so I was pretty proud about that. It was a scramble, so we used most of my drives, but other than that, I still sucked. You know what I mean? Like, I probably still, if it was just solo me out there, I probably would have been like, I don't know. I don't even know, like 120 probably. Still very shitty. I definitely didn't break 100 on my own for sure, but my drives were dope.
Yeah. Nice.
So that was pretty cool.
nice.
Pretty proud of that.
Yeah, I've been wanting to go out, but it never happens. So
Yeah.
it's a little hard, you know.
Yeah.
Bring kids out, they can chase the ball.
Yeah, I should probably take my kids out because they got clubs and stuff. But
Yeah.
then we got the fucking lake all the time too, man.
Right.
Like, I love that lake. I live hanging out there.
Right.
Can't golf out there.
Yeah, and you know, like you said, school's in a couple weeks, so it's like,
Yeah.
and they'll have to go back to school, and then it's going to be less fun times.
Right.
I mean, still be off on the weekends, but
Yeah. Yeah, there'll still be some nice weather between now and then, before the weather turns shitty.
Oh yeah, I mean, we got all August, which is supposed to be hot. September, hell, who knows what October is going to be?
Right.
You know, we've seen crazy weather in October. It stays nice for a long time, and
When do they start pulling boats?
technically you're supposed to like November,
Oh, okay.
end of October.
Gotcha.
It's supposed to be like November 3rd. They're supposed to be out or something.
Yeah, and you can still go golfing in November. So
Right.
we'll
Yeah.
save the golf for the fall, man.
Fall golfing.
Lose the balls and the leaves,
You're right. But yeah, it just feels like I think it is that funk time where everybody's like, summer's over, but it's stupid hot out too.
Yeah.
So it's like I want to be outside, but I kind of just want to sit inside.
Yeah.
And maybe it only lasts this week because it's supposed to be like 70s, but next
Yeah.
week, so.
And it is that point where it's like, well, we got all the fun party days out of the way and, all that cool shit. Now it's like, well, what do we do now?
Right.
And regular shit, but still then too, like, tomorrow I'd love to be out on the lake, but I see, chances of thunderstorms. It's probably going to pass though, because it looks very slim and spotty,
Oh yeah,
but probably still go anyway, but still like I just love that. Oh my God, no matter what, it's going to be nice.
right,
I hate that feeling of like, well, it could or it couldn't.
right.
If I go, it's going to rain. If I stay, it's going to be gorgeous all day,
It's supposed to be like in the 90s again, so I'm like, I hope it kind of does rain, so I don't feel good.
Yeah.
Be out there steamy hot,
Yeah.
hot steamy carp in the lake.
I was thinking about I should probably start fishing
Yeah, anything about throwing a little rod and reel?
Never been into it, but maybe I should try at least. I should, pretend I know how to be a dad and like try and teach the kids how to fish or whatever.
Right.
So I should probably get into that. So I was thinking about going and buying some poles maybe tomorrow and do some fishing tomorrow, but I don't know how. So,
Well, I mean, the question is, do you want to fish like casting? Do you want to bobber fish? Do you just want to do some trolling?
I want to do whatever I need to do to catch them.
Gotcha.
And then because I don't know, like, what are you fishing for? I'm like, I don't know. I don't know what kind of fish you're in Atwood Lake. I don't know what time of year, because even the one guy at work was like, oh, I forget, was it crappie? He's like, they go in the spring. And I'm like, well, it's not spring. Like, what do I catch tomorrow?
Yeah. Crappie. Yeah. About in the hillbilly crappie. Yeah, they like go crazy in the cooler times.
Yeah.
So towards fall, early spring, when they start going crazy, you can still catch them all the time.
Yeah.
Multiple ways that I like to fish Atwood Lake. Obviously, bobber fishing is good beginner fishing. Then you just get a hook bobber, put a little worm on there, put a little bread on there, whatever you want to do. Throw it by some rocks. You're gonna catch a bluegill. You're gonna catch a crappie. You're gonna catch something, right?
Yeah.
It's easy, and it's good for especially young kids when you're trying to teach them how to fish. They get at least the basics in. Then you can move up to lure casting, throwing some different lures, spinner baits around the rocks, stuff like that. A nice preferred method that we've always used on Atwood Lake is just trolling.
Yeah.
So you get some diver lures, throw a couple poles off the side, let them go back, 100 feet or so. Probably 100 feet, whatever, and click it over and just start putting along around shorelines.
Just like idle speed it. And
Yeah, just putting and wait till you see that bad boy go boop, 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 boop. And you got a fish
take
on it.
off.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll try some of that.
Yeah. The only thing I say you'll have to learn with trolling, and it took me a while, and I'm still not good at it, is knowing the difference between, like, if you got a deep diver and because of the levels and stuff, hitting the bottoms,
Yeah.
or it actually being like a fish.
Right.
But,
When you actually have a bite versus it just hitting rocks or whatever.
yeah. Or you catch a snag or something.
Yeah.
That happens, but
Right.
you figure it out quick. So
Yeah.
make sure your drag's set right.
Yeah.
Excuse me. But yeah, I mean, there's lots of ways. Or you can just like go to Boaters Beach while you're hanging out at Boaters Beach. Get some bread. You just kind of chum the water, get the carp coming in, and get you big old carp.
Yeah. Big old fucking carp.
Yeah. That's what my brother used to do when he was a kid. He'd always be catching huge carp.
Yeah. I mean, that still sounds fun though. At least like it's
Oh yeah, I mean
carp probably aren't good eating though, right?
No, you're not going to keep that fish.
But it's fun to fight.
You're going to fight that fish, and it's going to give you a little thrill. And they're big, and
It's more of a sporty boy.
yeah, they're bottom feeders, and they don't eat. They eat nothing but junk off the bottom. It's not. They're not like a catfish. Like a catfish at least eats other fish.
Yeah.
Still eats junk, but it still eats other fish. So they're a little bit tastier. But when you look at carp, it's just sucking mud all day.
Just sucking the mud.
And maybe there's so many of them dead on the lake.
Yeah.
You can also just hook one and be like, hey!
Look at this dead guy. That was fun.
But yeah, I mean, there's a lot of ways you can try fishing and do different things.
I might just do some worms.
Yeah.
Put a little sinker on there so it'll go to the bottom, bobber on top, right?
Yeah.
How deep?
It just depends what depth of water you're fishing in,
Okay.
So if you're in a deeper water, you might want to go a little bit deeper. But typically with bobber, I always suggest maybe just going a foot or two off the bobber. Not
Have you
really-
got like going towards the shoreline or
Yeah.
around docks and shit?
right towards the shore and around the rocks, and you'll catch. And even just catching little fish, just you just get that feeling like,
Get
oh,
some
we're catching
practice.
something,
Yeah,
we're catching something.
Yeah.
Teach boys how to take a fish off the hook. and
Even a
all that.
small fish is cool,
Yeah. I say it learns the basics of getting fish, holding the fish, getting the hooks out of them.
Yeah.
You want to do that repetition a lot because then they're not afraid if they catch a bigger fish to try to get it off.
Right.
And catfish do not sting you with their whiskers. That is not true.
That's a myth.
That is a myth.
No shit.
Their little dorsal fins
Yeah.
are like sharp.
Okay. Oh, okay.
So
So there is something that'll stick you.
It'll cut you.
Yeah.
It's kind of hard for it to cut you, but yeah, they're sharp because they waddle down in the mud, so it kind of sharpens that like bone up.
Okay.
Like, they use that to like dig down in.
Gotcha.
So they have like really stout, sharp bones right there.
Gotcha.
So if you get a catfish, you can always come up underneath its little fins, and so you'll make them fly
okay.
out,
Okay.
and then you can work the hook out that way.
Gotcha.
So that's just a tip for everybody out there.
Gotcha. Yeah, I guess I never really thought that they stung me with their whiskers. But
Yeah.
I knew there was a stabby point on them, and like with
Yeah.
other fish too. Like even their fins, the way they pop up on the the dorsal on their
Yeah.
back fin. Sometimes some of them the way that pops up, if you like
Yeah,
grab
it's-
it wrong, it might
Yeah,
poke,
it's pointy,
poke you,
too.
but it's not gonna like fucking kill
No,
you.
no. Same with the catfish ones. They're not like razor blades where it's going to slice you wide open.
Right. Oh, I lost a finger.
Yeah. They're just they're just sharp. You know, it's
Gotcha.
just something to pay attention to and pointy.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I just remember as a kid and everybody, the catfish stories were always like, oh, they're things that sting you, and it's like, no,
Sting
they
ya.
do not.
like a jellyfish.
Yeah, like a jellyfish.
Okay.
Like, that's kind of what.
I guess I never really thought that. I just knew there's a pokey part.
Yeah, somebody, I don't know. When we were kids, I heard that, and I was like, I don't know about that. But yeah.
You sure about that?
But yeah,
Yeah, man. I might try and do some angling.
do some angling. You can even go to Boaters Beach and chill out. And
Yeah.
just like go off and chuck some bobbers out, and just let them chill. See
Right.
what happens.
Yeah.
Something come along. Maybe you never know. You might catch 10-pound world record Atwood bass.
boy. Got a big old boy.
It's an interesting lake because it does the fish range all around. So,
Yeah.
but
I forget who.
it's man-made, so it's not the best for everything. So.
I forget who it was, but I saw somebody on Facebook like 1 or 2 weeks ago. They posted a cooler full of white bass.
Yeah,
How do you catch them?
trolling.
That's troller. Okay.
That's an easy trolling one. Yeah.
Okay. Because somebody was like, "What's the limit out there?" And he's like, 32. And I'm like, Jesus Christ.
I've never ate one, and I don't know.
I'm assuming they're gonna eat them because they had them all in. Why would you like? I caught them for fun,
Well,
and I
yeah.
didn't throw them back.
I'd assume so too. Yeah, they introduced those. I don't know. It might have been 10, 15 years ago, something like that.
Okay.
And they went crazy because they want more of a sporting lake for fishermen too.
Okay.
And there's not enough.
But they're not indigenous.
Right. And it being a man-made lake, it's not enough structure for certain fish to spawn and have the numbers that you want for a good fishing lake.
Right.
Because it's a mud bottom instead of a natural rocky structure bottom. So there's not enough place for minnows to hide. So they put the striped bass in there. They went crazy. But yeah, I've had days where I've gone out trolling and caught just as many, 40, 50, like all pulls go with 4 pulls out and all 4 pulls, wham, 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 like you just
No
ran
shit.
through a school of them and stuff.
Nice.
Yeah, yeah. So it's fun. And then they got the saw guy in there now that I've been doing really well as well. So that's cool too. And those would be towards the better eating a fish if I was going to eat something out of that one, because you got the sauger and the walleye mix to make the saw guy.
Oh, it's a mixture.
It's a mixture.
Wow.
Apparently they I don't know if that was done naturally or wherever, or that's just the species they put them in.
Science made them.
I don't know. I know a little bit about angling. I don't know about fish DNA.
I don't know the science behind fish fucking.
I don't know. That might be some Jurassic Park stuff. We get some mosquitoes and some fish DNA, and then we make
Yeah.
a pterodactyl.
Yep. The goddamn Jeff Goldblum's there questioning all of it.
I don't know about this.
You were so concerned about whether or not you could do it, you didn't think about whether you should, or I forget that
Yeah,
quote.
something like that. Such a good movie, though.
Yeah.
What a banger of a movie back in the day.
I still haven't seen the latest Jurassic Park. Dominion.
Dominion, yes. Did I watch that one? I think I did.
I feel like, I don't know, even with the original.
Oh, yeah, I did watch that one. Yeah.
Even with the original 3, they kind of lost me whenever it was like the allure of the park, and then it goes to shit, and then everybody's running and trying to get away. And now it's like, well, we already know what's going on. Like, why are you going back? You
And then they
know?
decided to build a new park, and they didn't like take measures to make sure like they couldn't just instantly kill any of the dinosaurs if they went crazy.
Right. Well, I think they had the trackers and everything, but the
It got too smart.
it was too smart. Yes, the Indominus Rex.
Yeah, they gave it camouflage and it wasn't visible.
Yeah, yeah,
And then it ran amok.
yeah. And it had raptor DNA in it, and then Chris Pratt got concerned.
Yeah, because no, I know raptors. This is bullshit.
Because he knows that the raptors are smart.
In the new one, it's like I won't spoil anything for you, but it's like they're living in the world, and dinosaurs are cool just to be out
Yeah.
and like protected, and like, but they're just back in the world now.
Huh.
And his Raptor Blue is kind of like just living in the woods, killing deer.
Yeah.
I'm like, I feel like if you
Just duding
introduce
around.
a raptor into the wilds of Ohio, our deer population might get taken care of finally.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, they'll eat the fuck out of them.
Oh my God, it'd be sit and pray. I mean, that'd be easy.
It sucks trying to go out and hunt deer then.
Yeah,
'Cause the hunter becomes the hunted.
yeah. It might be more thrilling. you know?
Clever girl. Yeah, yeah.
Now I'm hunting this deer, but I also got to make sure
Yeah.
pack of raptors don't come jumping out of the woods,
Yeah.
tearing my butt up.
Right.
I mean, I think we would all live in constant fear. If there was
Probably.
animals like that that could easily take us out in the food chain.
Yeah, if
I don't even know how people live in Africa with lions. I mean, that'd be scary as shit
Yeah.
too.
Yeah. Because, like, I get deer coming through my backyard all the time, and, like, all of a sudden I look out, and there's just a big deer carcass there, and I'm like, what the fuck? And I see, like, raptor prints around. Like, shit.
And then they're shitting in your yard.
Nobody go out after dark. Right, you know?
Then maybe a stegosaurus rolls through and just drops one in your yard, and you're like, dude, come
damn it.
on.
Then you're going to mow around it. You're not going to clean that up. Fuck that.
Oh, it's probably good fertilizer. Right?
You call the city and have them deal with it. I pay taxes.
I'm pay my dinosaur tax.
Or you just start a dinosaur feces removal company.
No, easy done.
Make some good money doing
yeah.
that.
Yeah.
'Cause nobody's going to want to do that.
Yeah, and then we just make fertilizer out of it. Boom,
Yeah.
double dip, selling all day. Organic dinosaur fertilizer.
We just dump it in the rivers. We'll just fucking straight dump it down the sewer drain or something. you know?
Like we already made a plan for an imaginary thing that's gonna happen.
yeah. Oh yeah,
Oh.
the cleaning it up is only $2,500, but there's a $5,000 disposal fee, and we just like back it into a fucking river.
Gotta be a way we can make money off of this. It's just too good.
It's too good to not be making money off of this.
Just picking up dinosaur shit. That's what, but also we could train a dinosaur to be like our dinosaur helper to help us pick up the shit.
Oh, I was thinking we'd be devious and train it to go shit in people's yards.
Oh, we can do that too. But I don't
Like, no, don't go down there. They don't have any fucking money. Go to this neighborhood. Come on, man.
come on, dummy.
You fucking
Do you want your heads of lettuce tonight?
yeah. Go shit.
Oh,
Go
yeah.
shit in the nice part of town. You
Why don't you just
fucker.
get like a big triceratops with like a Traco blade on the front of it and just
Oh,
pick that
yeah.
up, pick the shit up, mosey it on over, dump it in the truck.
Yeah.
Although we probably need a way to haul him too, and he probably weighs
A lot.
20 tons. That might not work. Might not be economical unless we just ride him.
Yeah, dude. We will need trucks. We just ride in on the stegosaurus.
dinosaurs, dude.
Yeah. Fucking triceratops bulldozer just driving it down the street, riding it down the street.
Flying a pterodactyl around,
Yeah.
looking for shits and yards.
Yeah. There's one over there.
It's not cool that I'm not a pterodactyl. I'm looking for shits and yards.
Just out cruising for shits, man. That's all. Just looking for some shit.
See, honey, I'm taking pterodactyl to work. Yeah. Flintstones did it wrong. Jeez.
Yeah, right?
Why are they using their feet? They could have been riding pterodactyls.
Yeah. Yeah, right? Dummies.
Anyways.
Anyhow,
Woo!
that was kind of a fun little rant to get on there.
Dinosaurs.
Dinosaur poop.
We got there from a weird place, too, I'm pretty sure. Somehow Jurassic Park came up, and then she just...
From mixing breeds of fish to cleaning up dinosaur shit.
Oh, that's right. We were talking about fishing.
Yeah.
Damn. Now we're flying
From a
pterodactyls.
saw guy to
I see. Yeah, here's my problem. We do this, and then I always have to recap it for us,
yeah.
and I need to just keep going
Yeah.
because it's probably better content if I just don't try to recap
Yeah,
it.
you already listened to us get there.
Yeah, and they're like, "What the fuck just happened?" and and then I somehow happen to my head clarify what just happened because I have no idea.
Since we're talking and not listening, we forget where we came from. You know?
We were talking about fishing.
Yeah. Yep.
Anyways, yeah, if you need some pointers, I'll help you out. So
Yeah, man. I think I don't know. I might do that tomorrow or one of these weekends coming up here soon.
sure.
Feel like it'd be fun to dip my toes into.
Yeah, I need to get a new rod and reel one of these days too. So
I had a good rod and reel and a tackle box full of shit. And when we were borrowing somebody else's boat for a season, some shitheads came down and stole a bunch of stuff off it. And lo and behold, my poles and my tackle box got stolen. So,
of course,
and I haven't, upgraded since. So
yeah.
upgraded like I
Now
have
you're
anything
in-
to upgrade
Now
to.
you're in a safer place.
I am.
So
It's a lot better community that I can leave shit on my boat.
Yeah, right. Hopefully, I mean,
Nobody out there is shitbird enough to fucking steal anything.
yeah, it'd be a little riskier.
It's a private area where the shared boat was in the public docking area. And
It's very known for it. There's certain areas like people have been trying
Yeah.
to steal shit off boats and stuff like that. That happens. So
right.
people were shitbirds.
Fucking shitbirds, man. All
Just
over
like
the
to steal
place.
stuff straight off boats. So.
Jerks.
A whole lot of batteries went missing one year.
Batteries?
Batteries. They were going down and just taking the boat batteries
Just
straight
keep
off the boat.
Eating batteries.
They were just popping the boat batteries off,
I mean,
drinking the acid out of them,
yeah.
leaving them behind.
I mean, I guess they're
That didn't happen.
they're all over the place out there,
I think that's a lot of times why now a lot of places don't have the core charge, and the cores and all that's kind of gone
Yeah.
for the most part. It's still around, but like sometimes you need to buy a battery and then bring a core back instead of just bringing them and be like, give me $20 for a core,
Right.
because it was just getting flooded with people stealing batteries and doing dumb shit. And
Yeah. Yeah, but I mean, even with that, you could just steal batteries and sell them on fucking Facebook probably pretty cheap.
yeah, I mean,
A couple marine batteries. Fucking,
yeah.
let's go, man. Maybe that's what we should do, start stealing batteries.
I don't feel like that'd be worth the time at all.
Yeah,
Batteries
no.
are heavy.
Yeah.
You gotta bolt everything. Like,
Yeah. And it's
I
just
mean, at that point, let me just take the whole pontoon and scrap
Just
all the aluminum.
take the fucking boat. Well, you take the boat, take it for a joyride, because, most people leave their keys on them anyway. Take it for a joyride, just leave it in the middle of the fucking lake. And then technically, you didn't steal anything, you just borrowed it.
Borrowed it and left it out somewhere.
Yeah. I didn't steal it, I was borrowing it.
Yeah, I had a scheme where you just we just make a giant furnace, all right? And you just take the pontoon and put it on a cart that doesn't melt, and then you push it in there and it just melts down real quick. And
Yeah.
you just shoot, and the next thing you know, we got like hundreds of pounds of
Yeah, aluminum melts a lot quicker than most other things.
yeah.
So,
We'd have tons of melted aluminum,
yeah.
big ingots. We could
Big
just,
ol' ingots.
let's just go cash them in.
Yeah.
Although a giant furnace, and that's an
Probably-
entire pontoon's probably not cheap either.
Yeah, and then that amount to make profit, you'd have to have probably a lot of aluminum, and then it's probably going to raise some red flags. Like, wait a minute,
There's a lot of boats
a lot
missing.
of boats missing over here.
You're trading hundreds of pounds of
a
aluminum.
lot of aluminum over here. I think something weird's going. Aluminum and battery salesman over here. I think we figured this one out.
Got them.
It's the Mexican cartel.
Well, then we trade our aluminum to the Mexican cartel for a kilo of Bang Bang. Then we sell the Bang Bang, and then
These guys make their money off of drugs, not aluminum. So they're not the boat heisters.
Yeah, exactly. No, they were just selling drugs. They're fine. Let them go.
Let them go.
They're okay. Well, yeah, we got plans. We got plans of cleaning dinosaur shit, melting whole pontoons.
Melting boats.
Because I don't want to cut it up. That just seems like a lot of work.
Yeah.
Also, I need a furnace big enough too. I can just throw the whole thing in.
Well, I feel like the first couple will be fun to demolish, but then after that, yeah, we demolish the first couple for fun because it's like, yeah, smash shit, cut shit, tear it apart. That's kind of neat. But then we take the money we make off the first 3, and then we buy the whole boat furnace,
Yeah.
the entire boat furnace.
Which I could, never do any of this because I feel terribly bad that I just stole somebody's pontoon.
We have conscience,
Yeah,
you know.
Oh man, they probably worked really hard for this boat. And now, there's kids' life jackets on it. Son of a bitch. Take it back.
Yeah, take it back. Their kids aren't going to have a summer now.
If I ever was to do any kind of crime, obviously, if I was hard up, I could probably figure some things out. I'm not saying nothing crazy, but I'd make some money. Well, I'd just get another job.
Yeah,
whatever. But 2, I feel like it would have to be a big elaborate heist.
Yeah, steal from corporations, not from individual people.
Yeah.
Like somebody that's got the insurance to cover it anyway.
Like a big elaborate bank heist,
Yeah.
Movie style, kind of
Yeah.
like we're drilling through the floor, boys.
Yeah,
That type of shit.
something cool like that.
Yeah.
And then it's a victimless, victimless crime because they have insurance on all that
Right.
shit anyway.
Right, and we're probably gonna get caught anyways. And
The insurance is just there for people like us to steal from them.
right. And I know the movies make it like, ooh, they set up all these plots and scenarios and do all these things, which would never work in real life.
Right.
I don't think you ever hear of this bank got robbed. Nobody knows what happened.
Yeah.
Well, one, maybe they never tell you because it's like, we
They
don't
don't
want
want you
people
to
to
know how
figure
easy
that out.
it is.
Yeah. Or 2, that's just not gonna happen.
Right.
Like, putting a crew together, it's going to cost us $250,000 to set this job up. But once
Right.
we get all the gear and blah, 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 and then we'll be able to just easily pull this off if you guys all follow the plan perfectly, and nobody's going to fuck up. Somebody's going to fuck up.
Somebody's going to fuck up. Or somebody's going to be like, well, if I just kill everyone, I can have everything to myself.
Right.
Why should I settle for $250,000?
See, now you're going more movie type
Yeah.
on it,
Yeah.
I'm just saying, it ain't going to get to that point. You're going to get to the door and be like, all right, you got the dynamite. The dynamite, you're going to
Yeah.
get the C4. You can't just get C4.
Right. Right. You can't get any of the supplies
Yeah.
without throwing up red flags in the first place.
Right.
Yeah, if you have more than 3 people involved, somebody's going to be a fucking snitch. One of them's going to have a guilty conscience, and they're going to snitch you out.
Yeah. Or they're just going to get lazy and be like, I'm done. I don't want
wanna
to do
do
it
this.
anymore. I think about it, guys. This doesn't sound that fun.
This is a bad idea.
It's basically, you just be a one-man,
Yeah.
maybe 2-man operation.
Yeah.
So let's figure it out,
Man,
and we'll report back
ADGT
that we did
theft.
nothing.
The ADGT crime spree.
We'd be so terrible.
First off, we'd probably be blind drunk, too.
I got the perfect plan, Steve.
We found their fucking DNA on the beer cans. Oh, fuck. We didn't think about DNA on the beer cans. We made sure we didn't jerk off on anything.
Why'd you guys leave your podcast stickers over every
promote
safety
the
deposit
show.
box? Well, to really promote the show. All right, well, you can do it from jail now.
All the real good criminals leave calling cards. Joke's on them. We get a lot of viewers from that shit, monetized, and then we make money that way from
Yeah.
prison.
Yeah, we got to go to jail. Like, we just be like,
Beef up that
"Hey,"
commissary.
and we're kind of like, can you get us a couple mics, whatever?
Yeah.
I know they got cell phones and and that shit, so we could easily do something.
Next thing you know, our commissary's so bumped up, we're trading instant coffee for some BJs in there, and we're sitting pretty.
And we just take somebody.
We're doing great.
I mean, we'd be, we both are pretty talented at cooking, so I think we'd be fine anyways. We'd go in there and be like,
Yeah.
all right, we're gonna up your prison game. I'll be seeing you guys smashing these chips and shit up. Let me figure this out.
Figure this out. Make some toilet wine for sure.
Oh yeah.
Fucking bomb ass toilet wine.
It'll be fine.
Yeah.
Podcast in there. We come out. We didn't even need the money from the bank. We just would get in there to get the fame.
Yeah.
To blow up the podcast.
Yeah.
These guys broke in the safe
Yeah.
vault. Safe's
thing.
not that big. broke into a vault.
The thing with the money.
We're found inside doing a podcast.
Oh, that'd be a good one.
Podcast burglars. We just break.
ADGT live from the vault.
Yeah, we just break into places and do a podcast until we get too scared and we run away. That'd be nerve wracking, but that'd be a hit. It'd be a hit.
The only thing we'd get caught
Oh yeah,
because we're on the internet and it's right there. But
Well,
like you say, we get famous then.
if we started this way, now we're done. Now we're done. I already said it. We're done. If we started that way,
Yeah.
it'd be fun.
Right.
Well, it'd be big, but we'd already been caught too. But like, we
Right.
just broke into like a Walmart after hours or like a grocery store or someplace like that and did a podcast in it, or we like did the thing where they like people like to try to stay overnight in like a Walmart,
Right.
or Home Depot or something.
Yeah, like we set up in between the paper towels or something on the racks.
Yeah.
And then when they shut off the lights and they're like, hey, we're going
Hey
live
guys, we're live
from an undisclosed location. And then if they do try to pin us something, like, no, that was a green screen. We've been doing this in the basement. We show them, look, this is the basement the whole time. It's been here the whole time. We just put up a green screen and we say we're in a Walmart. Duh.
Where you can find our sticker in this Lowe's.
But sir, we found your DNA in a douche you dropped behind the fucking toilet paper over there. Must have been somebody else.
So we don't recommend it, but if you want to get famous, you could probably do a remote
Yeah.
break-in podcast.
Yeah,
I don't recommend it though. You're probably gonna get caught,
probably.
charged with a lot of shit.
Yep.
I don't know.
But you'd look cool doing it. You get get a lot of internet clout. I'm sure.
Okay, there's a question though. If you get caught in a store after hours, after they close, right, lock the building down, and then say you fell asleep on the shelves behind,
Yeah.
you made a bed out of toilet
I
paper.
didn't break.
You didn't break and enter, right?
Yeah,
You've already in there. You just fell asleep in there.
I was in there when I was allowed to be.
You're just hanging out there, and they shut the doors and
Yeah.
they're closed.
It's their fault for not checking me.
What charge did you get for that?
Yeah. You're going to arrest me because I was forgotten about?
I couldn't get out. Why didn't you call us? I was scared.
I didn't know who to call. Your number's not anywhere.
I'm not good at cell phones.
Yeah.
Everybody's good at everything.
Not everybody's good at everything. I feel like that was the 18th fucking reference we've made to that show today.
We're really
Which is
nailed it.
awesome because I love that show. It hurts? It does, actually. And if you don't know what we're talking about, you need to watch the show called I Think You Should Leave with Tim Robinson on Netflix. It's hilarious. It's one of my favorite things in the world right now.
It's very funny. Well, I'd say probably 80% of it's really funny.
There's some
There's some ones I'm just like, eh.
some really dumb skits that when you start watching them again,
They get better, yeah. You start noticing little things that are going on.
yeah. Yeah.
His mannerisms are just beautiful.
Ridiculous.
His face and mannerisms are just perfect.
Yeah.
They just make him funny. I mean, it's kind of the Chris Farley, the Will Ferrell. It's because how they look and how they act. It's just like doesn't quite fit their bodies, but it just makes for hilarious comedy.
Yeah, it's very slapsticky. There's some drier shit in there.
Yeah.
It's just dumb. Very fucking low. Like I wouldn't call it lowbrow, but it's dumb humor. Like I don't know how to explain it.
Yeah.
A little bit of everything in there, and it's great.
That's why I think TikTok for that, because it started popping up on my reels.
Yeah.
Like I saw one, I laughed so hard, and I was like, "Oh my god, this is great!" And then we got another one, and then I got another one. I'm like, "What is this?" And then I finally was like, "Oh, it's a show on Netflix.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a new season about to come out too." So then I got to watch the old stuff before the new season came out.
Yeah.
I was like, "That's great."
I saw it because it was that one CapCut overlay thing where it's like, I didn't do fucking shit.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
didn't do any of this. I'm like, where did that even come from?
Yeah.
And so I did some Google searching and found it. I'm like, oh, fuck. And it's hilarious.
I didn't tell people to get naked in the casket.
They're blue, dead blue butts spread all over the place.
They said, "We're setting this up." Anyways.
Yeah, we're not doing any justice sitting here quoting
No,
it. But,
no. Anyway, well, if somebody's listening or watching this,
Yeah.
they're
They're like,
probably
"I
like,
love
"Oh,
that
is
show."
funny." But yeah, check it out. It's good. It's good. It's definitely
Right.
it's recommended. I find that my wife likes some of it. My neighbor's girlfriend / wife, whatever you want to call her, she likes some of it too, but doesn't like.
Sarah's not a
doesn't
huge
hit that,
fan.
It doesn't hit the bone for them.
Sarah's not a huge fan.
But we're a couple idiots too, so
my kids love it.
yeah, of course they do.
Henry quotes it constantly. And he uses the quotes in a good spot too. It's not like he, because somehow, sometimes kids will quote things or they'll do funny shit, and it's like, nope, you didn't nail that one. Like it didn't stick right. Henry puts them where they belong.
But they're good because they don't use the curse words either. They make sure they don't use those.
Yeah, my kids don't. We try to get them to swear to see if it's funny coming out of their little kid mouths, and they're like, no, I'm not going to say that.
Yeah, they're good. They're good. They're very fine. I maybe heard one drop like a shit or like damn it.
Yeah, they'll do it. They'll do it when they think you're not listening. Like I've heard a couple swear words, but like just say fuck.
No, I'm not going to say that. That's good. That's good. I mean, even with your sailor mouth, they managed. Somehow
they've learned from the best. They've learned from the best, that's for sure. They've got the knowledge there. They just, they're waiting for the right time to yield the power.
Yeah. They'll blast it out.
Yeah. Motherfucker.
Fuck you, Dad. I'm taking the car. No, you're not.
And then he'll be like, you sure about that?
And you'll be like, all right, go ahead, son.
Go, you earned it. Oh.
You got anything else fun going on this week or anything you want to talk about?
Nope. Not really.
Nope.
No.
Hard knowed me.
No. No, I think boating this weekend. Maybe try some fishing out. That's about it. I was supposed to go someplace cool next week for work, but then that trip got pushed. Supposed to be going to Jamaica and the Cayman Islands, but that trip got pushed to like 2 weeks out. So then I can't be excited about that. So next week I'll just be in the shop, and I'm not a big fan of shop work.
Sure.
But so yeah, other than boating this weekend, not a whole lot cool going on. So usual shit. How about you?
Yeah, in-laws in town.
The in-laws are in, huh?
Yeah, they got in last night, so they're staying for the weekend.
That's cool.
Gonna be hanging out, and then they're gonna take my children away from me again. I say it like it's like they're just stealing them.
They're taking them away.
No, so they want to take them up to Michigan. Let me and Steph have some time, even though like I just got them back for a week. Last week I didn't have them because they were up in Michigan with my wife.
Yeah.
Now they're going to take them back up to Michigan, and then we're driving up to Michigan Thursday night. So it's going to be like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. We drive up to Michigan, and then we have the weekend plan up there with my wife's good friends who I'm friends with now too. And we're just going to kind of, I think we rented like a big house. I don't know. I think it might be on a lake or something. And we're gonna have our kids too. Like it's basically all our kids because they haven't got together. They haven't met each other.
Like
they haven't
big
seen
family thing.
Yeah, with all her good friends from Michigan. So it's kind of like
that's cool.
A big collab. We just got a big house and we're all gonna hang out and just cook food, have a good time. And
sounds fun.
I'll probably drink way too much beer, but that's what I do.
I mean, it's a cool thing to do.
A responsible amount though, because there'll be kids and it's gonna be like I don't know. So it's the first time we're doing this. I think it might be a yearly thing or something, but
all right.
They're gonna have to stop doing it on the first weekend in August. I'll tell you that because it's banned on the boat weekend.
That's next weekend.
That's the next weekend.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Saturday.
Yeah,
I know what I'm doing next Saturday then.
Yeah, I unfortunately won't be there.
Nerd.
You can let my dog out for me.
All the cool kids will be doing it, except for you.
When you stop, let Daisy out.
All right, we'll do for sure.
But other than that, yeah. So that's what I got going on. My house will be totally secure. If you know where I live, it'll be cameras on, and you cannot get in.
Right.
Because I stole everybody's been gone for the weekend. You can't do that.
Yeah, you're not allowed to do that anymore.
But anyways, yeah. So That's about it.
Yeah, I think that's all I got this week.
All right. Well, I had myself a damn good time. Steve, you have a damn good time?
I did have a damn good time.
All right, let's cheers to a damn good time.
We hope you guys had a damn good time as well. Click like and subscribe. Keep watching. All that fun shit. We love you guys. And we'll catch you next week.
Next week.
Cheers.